Hey guys, we're back.
Yay.
um, I don't think, is it too late? Should we really do introductions? Like,
No, if you don't know who you are, then watch the other two parts, then you'll know.
yes.
I would have
Alright.
said something rude, but I don't feel like it.
That's first.
Alright, so... Oh, very funny. Okay, so this is where I go over the entire thing again, just with a smaller brush size, and I do this about 2 or 3 times, depending on what project I'm working on, because it helps me get a tighter and tighter line to go around the figure. It's not that you have to do that, it's just that for me it helps a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like, mostly when you're doing line art, you want really clean lines.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't blame them for doing it 2 or 3 times. Don't want to look too sloppy.
Yeah.
Not that it is sloppy. I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is kind of sloppy, but whatever. Okay, I finally fixed the leg. It looks a lot, I want to say, more natural. Flows better. Uh, and yeah, I don't know what I did there. I completely forgot, to be honest. Uh, yeah, and hands. That's actually probably the best hand I've ever done, and wouldn't you know it, it's in a closed position. It's like the only position I can do hands.
I mean, hands are easy if you have like the right formula. I don't know how to say it. I mean, some hands are just pretty easy because we see them in anime so much.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to start practicing drawing hands soon.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I'm going to start practicing them soon because I actually got this book that's got all these different martial arts finger holds.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
yeah, and I'm just going to practice just drawing what I see and trying to figure out a formula that works for myself.
Wow, I'm proud.
Yeah, I know. Now, if only I'd actually do it.
Uh,
And,
Instead of just planning it. Oh well, let's try.
yes. And, I've actually been practicing a lot with like clothing and stuff like that. Whenever I'm in school, I just draw people uh, in the classroom, and
Yeah, I do it a lot too. I mean,
yeah, that's actually
we
where I got the idea.
we're both like really introverts and we don't go out a lot. And so the only time we get to live draw really is at school.
Yeah, or if you're like me, who subscribes to a lot of people on Deviant Art who do like photography of artistic nudes and stuff, and have nothing better to do than to draw.
Nudes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually not what you think. I'm actually doing it as a cheap way of, live drawings and lighting, because photographers, they work really hard on those photographs. I'm actually surprised. I don't consider it artwork, but,
Oh my god. Well, we won't get into that. That's a Vice's own view. But
yeah, I,
yeah, I really feel bad. I mean, there's some kind of, sometimes I feel there's some kind of hatred between photographers and artists.
well, it's not for everyone. I'm not saying that photography is bad. I've seen some really good photography. It's just that I don't consider it art.
Oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know why, but I know photographers love to be referenced if you're drawing them from a reference, and you should do that, guys.
Yeah, you should at least give them credit for their work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's the same thing as stealing.
But legally, you won't, yeah, well, no, legally, I think I've read before that, unless your artwork, when it's put over the photography, if it's exact, then that's stealing.
Yeah, it's called tracing, guys. Don't do
Oh,
it.
no. No.
Tracing is
Some people can
tracing
do that
is
without tracing, dude.
yeah, I know.
It's called the grid method, which is kind of a cop-out.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Well, grid method.
yeah. That's why I was never good at it. I think I failed my art.
Yeah, I don't use the grid method. I just draw what I see. I mean,
Yeah.
and the reason I draw anatomy so much is because the better you are at it, the easier it is to evolve that perspective into your own style. And I read somewhere, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but David Hogarth, who used to do a lot of illustration for Marvel Comics, said that it's actually a lot easier to develop your own style once you learn how to do like the exact anatomy.
He probably did say that. Maybe.
Or some cartoonist, I forget.
Okay, maybe it wasn't Hogarth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hogarth is great though.
Yeah, Hogarth is amazing. He's like, well, he's like the Chuck Norris of artists.
Excuse me? Well, let's not get into that.
That's another meme you wouldn't get.
Because I'm going to have to say James Jean is probably Lord.
To be fair, I prefer Bruce Lee, but Chuck Norris is a meme, Bruce Lee isn't, and that is why I say Chuck Norris.
Anyway, we won't get into all this.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, maybe next part, we'll gather some information and go over who is the Chuck Norris of artists. But right now we're talking about the drawing. You're focusing a lot on the folds. Well, not anymore, but you were.
I like to focus on the things I'm bad at, which I guess it means that I'm trying to improve myself. But it still turns out to be like crap. I mean, I've seen bad, but it isn't quite bad, but it's not good.
I wouldn't say. I guess I'm really like I like focus on the positive too much, but I really do think your work isn't bad or not good. I think like most artists, at least you're drawing right now, you have the guts to draw right here. I mean, some artists like the sucky some people who just draw anime and think they're the crap really.
Yeah. Don't worry about not swearing.
I can't help it. But
she means the shit.
Yes.
The shit.
People who like you've met him before. I think we met him at school before. I mean they're just so awesome, and all they can do is copy and trace and can't for the life of them draw something that's not anime related.
Yeah, you want to see something that's really sad? Go to YouTube and look up Sonic Recolors. These people will defend to the death that those characters are both original and it's like the best artwork you could ever do. Sonic
Recolors? Can you spell recolor?
Not right now, after the video. Then you'll understand.
Oh.
They are bad. I mean, all they do is put a layer over like the actual drawing and then use the line tool to trace over the character.
What the frick?
And then color it differently. And
that doesn't make sense.
And call it an original character.
WTF? Why would... What? How... Oh my gosh. So yeah, Sonic Recolors.
Yes, they're bad. I gotta show you the Encyclopedia Dramatica Deviant Art page. It's funny, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because it's for... A lot of the time, it's true.
I do feel bad for those people. I also think they're total douches and they need to grow up and live in... Oh my god. I can't believe that.
Yeah. Don't fret yourself about it. It'll never stop until Sonic dies.
Did they just draw Sonic?
No. You'll see. I'll show you some really bad ones. It's... whatever. Away from Sonic for a minute, because we'll probably get a lot of hate mail for this.
Oh yeah. There we go.
No. Screwed up there. Fuck it. Ah! Erase. Alt-Z, I think. Wait, or was it Control-Z?
It's Alt-Z. It's Control-Z. Control-Z.
Control-Z. Do not get those two messed up.
Okay, what is Alt-Z? I gotta try that next time.
I don't think it does anything. Because I've, done it, multiple times. Alright, at this point I just say fuck it with the little strand.
Did you know that if you just press shift... No, wait, Z? No, wait, is it D? Oh, never mind. I'm just going nowhere with this. I forgot. But whatever it is, if you press shift and something else, then it'll turn the... in Photoshop, it'll turn your background and foreground colors reverse. But if you just do it... Okay, this has nothing to do with what we're doing. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
See you next time, guys.